All right, let's dive right in. We're about to show you how to build an offer so good, people feel like they are actually losing money if they don't buy it. Seriously, this isn't about just selling, this is about understanding the core psychology behind a guaranteed yes.
You know the feeling, right? It keeps so many amazing entrepreneurs up at night. You've poured everything into a product you know can help people, but the sales, well, they just aren't matching the value. We're going to walk you through the exact blueprint from the psychology of selling that finally bridges that frustrating gap. And boom, right from the very first page, the book just gets it. It sees your frustration, it understands the grind, and it doesn't just offer sympathy, it lays out a step-by-step roadmap. This isn't theory. It starts by diagnosing the deep-down problem that almost everyone else misses. Okay, so here it is, the first massive aha moment from the book. Before you can sell anything effectively, you have to understand the hidden science behind why people say yes. And it all starts with a battle raging inside your customer's brain between two totally different systems. And this right here is the insight that changes the entire game. The reason most offers just fall flat is so simple. They're speaking the wrong language. They're trying to sell cold, hard logic to a brain that ultimately makes decisions based on gut feelings and pure emotion. This is the winning sequence in action. You have to stop leading with specs and features. The book teaches you to lead with a powerful emotional hook, hit on a desire, solve a deep-seated fear, and then, only then, do you bring in the logical reasons to justify what they already want. Remember this, emotion buys, logic justifies. Think of it like this. The emotional brain is the CEO who makes the big call, and the rational brain is the assistant who just has to write the memo explaining why it was a genius move. The book literally teaches you to stop pitching the assistant and start crafting offers that win over the CEO from the get-go. Okay, so now that we know the why behind the buy, let's get into the how. We're giving you a sneak peek at the 3 pillars the book lays out for building an offer that the emotional brain finds absolutely impossible to ignore. First up, something the author calls value stacking. This is a masterclass in psychology. You don't just sell one thing. You stack on bonuses, templates, community access. You build a package where the perceived value just completely dwarfs the price. The customer's brain sees it and doesn't think, that's a good deal. It thinks, that's an absolute steal. The second pillar is all about eliminating every single ounce of risk. This is where you build bulletproof trust. We're talking performance-based guarantees, crystal clear pricing. You flip the script completely so the customer feels like it's actually unsafe not to buy because you've taken on all the risk for them. And the final pillar? Leveraging the raw, undeniable power of FOMO, the fear of missing out. Now, we're not talking about those cheesy, fake countdown timers. The book gives you an ethical formula for combining real social proof, genuine scarcity, and authentic urgency to create a psychological trigger that makes people feel they have to act now. So at this point, you're probably thinking, this is awesome, but can't I just Google this stuff? And look, that's a fair question, but it misses the entire point of what makes this ebook a secret weapon.
Here's the deal. The value isn't just in the information, it's in the system. This is a battle-tested roadmap that connects all the dots for you. It's the shortcut, it's the difference between fumbling around for months, maybe even years, wasting money on ads that don't work, and just getting it right. And this is a perfect example of what we mean. This isn't just theory, it's one of the actual visual tools from the book. This customer journey map is like an X-ray for your sales process. It forces you to map out every touch point, every customer feeling, so you can see with surgical precision exactly where your offer is breaking down. And the book goes deep. It doesn't just give you a cool idea, it gives you the entire process. This is a repeatable, step-by-step system for turning raw data, customer feedback, analytics, social media chatter into a high-converting offer that feels like it's literally reading your customer's mind. All right, let's bring it all home. We've looked at the psychology, the 3-pillar blueprint, and the frameworks. Now let's see how the book shows you how to combine all of this into the single most critical piece of any sale, the perfect call to action. When you strip it all down, it comes back to this simple, powerful equation. The world's best offers are not accidents. They are engineered. They are a seamless weave of these 3 psychological triggers: overwhelming value, zero risk, and authentic urgency, all packed into one message the emotional brain just can't say no to. And it all ends with a clear, unforgettable call to action that frames the value perfectly. Stop letting your great product get lost behind a weak offer. It's time to take action. $5 ebookhub.com. Fuel your mind for less than the cost of a morning coffee.